This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so Key Glock, a lot of his associates got arrested because they brought guns to the governor's ball that he was performing at. I can understand maybe why they brought them, because they were always on edge. I mean, Dolph got killed, you know? But this isn't the way to do it. Legal security, man. Legal security. You know, it's like, this is crazy. You know, I'll be honest. Well, Young Miami's getting torched online because she showed up to the BET Awards looking regular, and when she was with Diddy, she was always extra. You know, there was more money. Right now, she hasn't rapped in years. I mean, anything she puts out, nobody cares about. The podcast, nobody cares about because Diddy was the one pushing it and putting money behind it before. And Revolt doesn't really care about it anymore. And honestly, Revolt's going to die out. It has nothing original, nothing going for it. It's sad, too, because Diddy is Diddy. This shows you, now we know why Revolt never went anywhere. He was focused on freak-offs the whole time. He was focused on his next freak-off, spending days on drug binges and hiring guys to watch them smash your girl. Dude, this is why Revolt wasn't. I was wondering, I was like, geez, Diddy can't get Revolt off the ground, and it's an even easier way to get it off the ground nowadays, you know. That it makes a lot of sense now. There was no really original shows. He was just picking up shows that were already working, and it's crazy. But yeah, I don't think anybody has the motivation to turn Revolt around. It's probably so far in the red, you know? It's almost like let it fail and start again. Well, she clapped back at everybody because people were saying, looks like she's missing the money. And it says, yo, I don't like when I clap back, so leave me alone. I'll be trending for days when I finish slaying you hoes. Y'all get on this app and type anything here on my IG. Young Miami 305 is how I'm living. Well, you're living off the old Maybach you got and the old money. But you ain't spending that money on a dress. Someone said you can tell she missing that Diddy money. Toes hanging off them shoes. Giving beauty supply dress from 99 bro. Yo, people were savages, bro. The Diddy trial continues today. It's in session right now. I'm going to pick that up at the next video because then the day will be wrapped up and we can finish it up. I mean, it'll be a 20-minute video for a 4-hour day of, you know, cross-examination. They're going to do it again tomorrow, and it'll be wrapped up for Jane. And they say they said they're going to be done this week. I don't think they will be. I'm surprised D-Rock isn't on the stand. He's mentioned a lot in the Coram woman, KK. These two people seem complicit with everything that went on. They always interacted with all the victims. There's a lot there, you know. D-Rock is one of the people that kidnapped one of the assistants and put him in a warehouse, and they ran the lie detector tests on him. How was he not called in? I better see him up there. If the government's that sloppy, it is what it is, you know? And I think they already feel like this is enough. They don't want to have too much going on, you know? D-Rock might have not wanted to testify, but we didn't even hear that he invoked his Fifth Amendment. So, I don't know. Maybe they feel like he would have got up there and lied. I have no idea. But we'll see. Supposedly, like in the Drake case, the manager for Kendrick Lamar, his phones were seized to see if he was botting and stuff. We're really taking this far, huh? I'm ready to we've been ready to move on from this beef for 6 months. Now, obviously, it's stretched it out with the Super Bowl and everything else, but it's over. Drake lost twice. Now, this guy Weinstein from Hollywood, he got another trial because there was judicial error in his first trial. He's already been found guilty of the first count of first sexual criminal act. one count of the hard R word in third degree, no verdict, and second count of first degree criminal act, sex acts, not guilty. I always find that funny. Like, how do they find you guilty on one count, not two? I don't know. But, yeah, we'll see what happens with this guy. He's been in jail for a long time. R. Kelly's lawyers are pleading with the president to give him a pardon. I don't know if that's... Bro, that's a stretch. Then Justin Bieber's going off on somebody. I will never be like you. You have nothing that I want. Your face and life looks undesirable. This guy, he ethered somebody. And Ben Affleck submits Jennifer Lopez to humiliation by taking multi-million-dollar divorce pay cut settlement to get her out of his life. He was that miserable with her. And Corey Holcomb, he talks about Ciara overstepped by telling Jim Jones to marry Chrissy at the BET Awards. Remember, she sat down with Jim Jones. What Ciara doesn't know is that Chrissy's already dating somebody else. They're together as friends right now, but like Chrissy's moved on, and she's been made a mockery by Jim Jones. You know, the fake proposals and all that stuff. I don't blame her for moving on, to be honest with you. Like, Jim Jones embarrassed her. Ciara's overstepping by, like, sitting down saying, we need to make this happen, you and Chrissy. They've been talking about getting married for 20 years, Ciara. Their truth is not your truth. Yeah, she might have wanted that. Chrissy might have wanted that at one point. They have an open relationship, too, Ciara. You don't know that. Ciara doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't even really know them. Just because they're both famous doesn't mean they know each other, guys. And she's not looking for the tea on Jim Jones and Chrissy, okay? The only way you'd hear that is by default through somebody you know who knows this person, knows that person. She's not in that camp. She, in fact, has a dream life. Russell Wilson does whatever she says. The world revolves around Ciara in that house. She got him to raise somebody else's kid, and it's all good. And they look happy, and it's cool. Looks a little uncomfortable, but that's what Russell Wilson wants. He wants a woman to lead, and she's leading. He makes the money, she spends it. She leads, and it's okay. All right? That's just how they want it. Everybody lives different. Diddy likes to see his woman smashed by other guys. I mean, to each his own. Not my cup of tea, but hey, you know. Diddy is a nasty dude. Anyways. We'll end it right here, and then after this, we'll get into the Diddy trial and wrap up for the afternoon and get into the evening. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all for watching me, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.